it's the crafty computer teacher here, and I am going to tell you all about the Scrapbook Expo that I went to this weekend in Somerset, New Jersey. I'm from Maryland, and when I found out about the Scrapbook Expo, it was too late to go to the Virginia one, which would have been more local to me. But I love New Jersey. Me and my husband, we visit it all the time every year, so we had no problem going to New Jersey. So it was a 3-hour drive. So we stayed at the hotel that they recommended for 2 nights, and we had a good time. I mean, I had a good time. The husband, I kept him at the hotel, so he found things to do. I wasn't going to torture him and bring him along with me. And it's a good thing I didn't, because I was running around everywhere. So let me just start off with some tips about the Scrapbook Expo. When I signed up, I wanted to take as many classes as possible, because anytime I've gone to an expo, that's what usually happens. I sign up for all these classes, and then in between all the classes, I walk around, see all the vendors and so forth. So I signed up for 5 classes. And just in case you're wondering, here's the show guide. So the classes that I signed up for were Always Fabulous Folds from the Rubber Cafe, an Embossed Surprise from Sparkle and Sprinkle, Sunkissed Flower Class from Heartfelt Creations, Cool Tools from Scrapbook Expo, and Cricut Explorer 101 from Scrapbook Expo. So all the classes were great, but the downside to filling up my whole schedule with classes was that I only had a half an hour in between each class to go to the booths, shop around. I didn't get to do any of the make and takes, even though I'd wanted to. I wanted to stop by the Creativity Center. I didn't get to do that. So my suggestion would be only sign for the classes that you really want to go to, and make sure you give yourself a good couple hours of time to look around at all the booths and shop, because they do have some great deals going on, and it is just crazy there. There's so many people, and trying to get around everybody, it just takes a lot of time to just walk around. I mean, sometimes people are standing right there in front of the wall of stamps that you wanted to look at, and you had to wait until they moved, until they were done, so you could actually see what was there. So because of that, I didn't get to do as much shopping as I wanted to, but I will show you what I did get a chance to buy while I was there. So my day started off at 6:45. So at the hotel I was staying at, that was where they were holding the classes. But what I didn't know is that they were holding all the booths in a separate building at the what was it called? Garden State Exhibit Center, something like that. And it was only a 1-minute drive away. Of course, I couldn't walk there because that would have taken a lot longer. But what was nice is that they provided a shuttle service, so that they picked you up from the hotel to go to the center and back and forth. So that was nice, and usually it didn't take very long. If I needed to go somewhere, I just went outside, stood for a couple minutes, and usually by the time, before I knew it, another van was there to pick us up. So that was nice. So my day started at 6:45, which was the first shuttle, and me and a bunch of people that were volunteering went over to the center, and I was one of 2 people, the first people there. So we went ahead and got in line, and we had to scan our, I don't have my receipt, but we had to scan our receipt, and out popped our tickets, as well as anything else that we might have needed. So once we got our tickets, we had to exchange it for a wristband. And once you got your wristband, you got the free bag from Consumer Crafts, and you also got a golden ticket for the event that they were having that day. So first, about the Consumer Crafts bag, it did come with a free gift, which they advertised online and in their book, and it was a Spectrum Noir marker, as well as a glue stick. Now, long story short, why I have 2 of each, at the very end of the day, I had a lot of stuff in my hands, and I asked if I could have another bag. Got another bag, and the guy was really nice, and he actually kept what free gifts were in there for me. So I ended up getting 2 of the Spectrum Noir markers from their blue set. So I know you can't read it because it's backwards, but you know, like I said, getting a video camera in time. So I have B24 and B25. So I was kind of fortunate that they weren't the exact same. So I got 2 different markers, and I got these 2 photo glue sticks. So I'm not so much into scrapbooking with photos, and even when I do start, I'm going to be using Project Life. So I don't know how helpful these are going to be to me, but it's nice to have them on hand. So that was that. So that was free. And then you got like a little information about the Spectrum Noir markers, because I don't know anything about them. But I did do some research online last night and found out that they are similar to Copics, except basically both of them alcohol markers. Copics have a wider range of colors, Spectrum Noir doesn't, and in the end it really seems like the Copics are a lot better, but they're expensive. So Spectrum Noir is basically the affordable version of the alcohol markers. Like if you want to just start out, that's something you might do. So I have those 2 colors. I'll play around with them and see what they're like. I did put them on paper while I was sitting in a hotel. So this was the BT4. This was the BT5. So that's how they wrote, and what was it? The thicker tip was like that. So that's what happened as I first got in. As far as the golden ticket, you know what, I did lie. The golden ticket part, this was kind of weird. So when I got my tickets for my classes, I was told that at, what was it, 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9, that someone would be walking around with the golden tickets for us. And all we had to do is show our wristband. So I walked around, and I was kind of sitting outside where all the booths were, and just, you know, organizing my schedule and seeing what I had to do for the day. And the lady I'd been talking to when we first came, she came and found me, and she told me that there was a line of people for the golden tickets. And apparently they only had 100. So they only gave it out to the first 100 people. So fortunately she came and told me, because I would have never known. So I got in line, got my golden ticket. It was good. Obviously I didn't win anything, but what you were supposed to do is you had a number attached to this, and you looked at the different prizes and put it in which prize box that you would like to win. So I put it in one of their scrapbook collection boxes. Didn't win, but apparently someone close to my number won. It was 2295, and I was 2297. So it might have been that girl that helped me and told me to go over there. So whatever, you know. She got, if that's what it was, she got what she deserved for doing her good deed for the day. So that was that. So the golden ticket, talked about that. What also happened is that if you signed up for 3 or more classes, you were told that you were going to get a free gift. And the free gift, sorry for all the noise, is the Scrapbook Expo cup. And then it comes with the straw to go inside. So I don't even know how that's not how it goes. But that was a free gift, so that's kind of cool. I was expecting something more scrapbooky, but it actually will make a good souvenir because I didn't really get much that says Scrapbook Expo on it except for the guide. So you got that for free if you signed up for 3 or more classes, which I signed up for 5, so that's why I got that. And then after you got your tickets, you had to pretty much wait in line to go into the expo where all the booths were, because they didn't open till 9:30. I think it was 9:30. So you had to wait. No, I lied. They didn't open till 9. Yeah, there we go. They opened at 9 o'clock. So we waited in line, and while we were waiting in line, all the vendors were coming around with coupons, which really didn't mean much to me. I mean, here's an example from Sparkle and Sprinkle. Because I had gone online and printed out, or I'd gone on my email and printed out the coupons that they sent out. So basically the coupons they were passing out were all the same. There was maybe 1 or 2 that had something a little bit different. I don't know. I didn't really take the time to look at it to see how much different, but in the end, I didn't even use any coupons, but like I said, I didn't have enough time to shop, so I just took advantage of what deals that they had. They had deals going on without the coupons, so I just did that. But anyways, while the vendors were walking around, there was one vendor, I don't remember who they were, but he was walking around with this cute little boy, and they passed out these Teresa Collins stickers for Christmas. So that was nice. It was actually actual goodie that I got. So I didn't get anything else other than that and coupons. And then a thing that they were doing this year that I heard was new is that they were passing out these buttons for certain things that you did that you can collect. And if you collected 4 or more, you got a lanyard with a special button that says I conquered, and you could put all your buttons on it. I only had 2, so I got the I shopped because I spent over $150 in products, and then I got the I learned because I took classes. If I had taken some time, had more time, I could have gone to the Creativity Center and made something and got the I created one. But even so, with that, I probably wouldn't have got the lanyard anyway. I wasn't signed up for the crop party. That was extra, and I wasn't really going to do that. I didn't purchase my ticket locally because I don't live in New Jersey. I did not attend more than one expo. I don't think I would do that. Well, maybe I would. Maybe if I could have, I would have done one expo of classes and one expo of just shopping. That would have been a good idea if I had gone to the Virginia one. So maybe next year, that's what I'm going to do. Go to 2 of them, and they sell these buttons. I'm going to get my 4+ buttons. Alright, and then the other one is I helped. I think what they had is they had people that volunteered with, I know they volunteered with the classes. I think they also volunteered with the tickets. They might have volunteered at the booths as well. So you didn't have to volunteer the whole day. I think it was like only a certain amount of time, and then you can go do what you want to do at the expo. So that's something you could have done. So those were the buttons I got. So I have that little souvenir as well. Oh, and this has nothing to do with the Scrapbook Expo, but before I left, I was trying to go to Michael's and Joann's to get a refill for my ATG 700 because I was supposed to have 1/2-inch tape for one of the classes I was taking, and I'm running out. But neither Michael's or Joann's had it, so I'm going to have to order it online anyway. But while I was in Michael's, I did notice they had their $5 hot buy section again. That's where I got, I don't have it right here, but a bunch of paper from, I can't remember the names. Yeah, brain fart. So, anyway, I went through, saw what they had really quick because my husband was in the car waiting. We were about to go to New Jersey. But I did come across this Boardwalk Sherbet pack by Craftsmith, and it is really cute. I love the colors in this. It has pinks and greens. It has cards you can cut out. The colors are awesome. It has gold foil. Apparently that's like a new thing this year, or that's like a trend going on. Gold foil. 6x6 cards. Papers that you can cut out. There was something else in here. Oh, 2x3 cards that you could cut out. And that's pretty much it. So, I just wanted to share that because I really love it. And I'm actually going to go there today and see if I can find anything else before they sell out. So, I did get that cool thing before I went to the expo. Alright, so back to the expo. The first class that I took was, I took it 4 because they took the whole ticket from me. But it was Always Fabulous Folds by the Rubber Cafe, and that was an hour and a half long. And what we got to do, we got this kit and a set of directions to go with it. And basically what you were creating was a double slider treat box as well as an easy zipper card. We didn't create the easy zipper card, we started it. So I'm going to have to go and look at it a little bit further to see if I can finish it. But as far as the slider, this is what we made. So we used our scor-pal to make this box, do all the folds and all that. And what happens is that when you pull from both sides, you have a like a drawer that pops out, as well as a tag, and it says "Wish Big." So this is supposed to be for like a gift for a birthday or something like that. Then you just push it back in and it goes back in. They gave us a bunch of other embellishments to embellish this. I only had time to put one on here with some pop dots. So that's all I did for that. And then the other thing we had started was this for the card, but we never finished it. So I'm going to finish that on my own as well as embellish this box. So that was the Rubber Cafe. And while I was there, they had some drawings. So I never win anything, but they actually called my name. So I won 2 free magazines, and both of them came with a stamp. Apparently this is sold in the UK, which explains why I haven't seen it here. They may sell it here. I don't know. I haven't looked. But it's all about stamping. So I'm pretty excited about that. I did notice that they were 2013 edition. So go figure, they're free. But, you know, whatever. It's free. And I want something, so that's different. With this class, you got a whatchamacallit. You just got a little coupon to get a free stamp of your choice. So I went and I picked out this one. I didn't really see much that I liked, but the other day I was making an owl ATC and I noticed I didn't really have any good owl stamps. So when I saw this caught my eye and I got it, because even like if I use this one, I'm sorry for the glare, but that isn't birthday, so I could use that. This one could be used for Valentine's Day. And that one can be used for like any type of party. It could be New Year's. It could be a birthday. And yeah, so I thought that was cute, so I got that. And then also while I was at this class, they recommended getting the scor-pal tools. They said that they sold them at their booth. And if you can see, mine is kind of dull at the top. So I thought it would be a great idea to go ahead and grab another one since they sold them. You can see the difference. This one's dull. and this one's pointy. So I went ahead and got another one of those, so that was nice. I'm glad she mentioned that, or else I would have just kept on using my dull one. So I'm going to switch that out later. So that was that class. The next class I took was an Emboss Surprise by Sparkle and Sprinkle. And what you got to make was this page. And you did embossing with this tag. You did embossing with these birds. This bird right here. Also, this nest. You can't really see it, but there's glitter on it. So the tools that we worked with, there was this stamp set, so we got to keep that. They gave us this stag-free bag. I don't know how well it really worked. I thought they were going to give us like one of the ones that you buy. But, I don't know, this looks homemade to me. But I don't know how well it worked. It didn't work for me. So, I don't know, maybe I didn't use it right because I've never used one before. But, I heard that online. I looked online, did some research. And apparently you can use a dryer sheet and you get the same results. So, that's what I'm going to try doing. And then you got this bag of embossing powders. So you got this pink one, which was called Strawberry Sherbet. I love the names on these. Orange one, which is Orange Sherbet. This purple one, which is Plum Wine. And this Magic Speckle, which was interesting. We did something with it. I'm not sure if I even did it right. I'm not even sure how much I like it. But if you see the bird, it's purple, but it has like some bluish speckles on it. So that's what that does. You basically heat emboss with the purple, and then you stamp it again with the Versamark when it's dry, and then add this on top, and then emboss it again. So I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of that. But we did also get this sparkle powder. And this I actually really did like. So this I might have to get some more of. I would have went to their booth and gotten some, but like I said, I was in a rush, didn't think about it. I even had a coupon, didn't use it. Extra stuff. So anyway, so that was that. And like I said, I didn't get to go to their booth, so I don't have anything to show for that. And they gave the free stuff in the class, so you didn't have to go to their booth to get it. The third class I took where you actually got to make something was called Sunkissed Flower class. And basically you made 3 cards. They came in like 3 different packs, so they were like everything you need was in the baggie. What we did is we did blending with some stamps and on the flowers. And we used a shaper tool, kind of like what you would use if you were to shape flower petals for fondant in a cake class. You kind of did that with this. I don't think mine came out that well because they're a little bit 3D-ish, but not too much. But that class was okay. It lasted longer than it was supposed to. They gave us this glitter that we were supposed to add to the center of the flowers. I don't know if you can see in this picture, the center of the flowers have glitter on them. But basically, they ran out of time. They continued the class for those who wanted to continue, but like I said, I had another class, so I couldn't stay for that, so I just kind of took everything with me. But they gave you a, what do you call it? A coupon to get your free stamp. They gave you a mint while you were there. And if I had noticed this, I should have used this. They gave you a 10% discount stamp. I didn't even use that. So, oh well. But the stamp set I got was this one called Rye Glass Flourish Pre-Cut Set. I thought this would be really nice to use as decoration, especially on ATC cards. So I've been looking for something like that, so I went ahead and got that. I even went on their website. What was it? No, someone's website. Simon Says Stamp, and they're sold out of that. That's one of their Stamp Timber stamps, and it was sold out. But you can see here it was, maybe see, it's supposed to be $15.99, so we got that for free. But when we were in the class, we used this glue that they had, and they had this little tip on it. It looks like a cake icing tip, as well as a needle. And basically what it allows you to do is really get like a small amount of glue, like really precision amounts, like it's like precision tip. So I went back later and I went and got that. Wish I'd used my coupon, but you know. So I really liked that in the class, so I wanted to get that. So that's all I got from that class and from that booth. And the next class I took was the Cool Tools class, which I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of people showing what they got, and you really do get a lot of stuff from this class. When you first walk in, this is the bag that you get, and they start going over all the stuff that's in it. So at this particular class, they do different things at different ones. But I got a heated tool, which I already have my Recollections pink one, but I'm going to try this one, and it may be better. I know one thing that I have a problem with, and I had a problem with when I was at the Sparkle and Sprinkle class, is when I was embossing the little die-cut bird, it kept flying away, no pun intended, but it kept flying away when I was trying to heat emboss it, because it was being blown away. So I don't know if this will help with being able to hold it down and do what you gotta do with it. I know, like, I burn my fingers trying to sit there and hold it down while I'm trying to emboss. So I don't know if you have any tips on how to do that. Maybe I could just use a tool to hold it down, or maybe I'm just holding it too close. I don't know. So anyways, we got the heated craft tool, so I'm excited to try that. We got this 2-in-1 from Spellbinders, and I'm not sure I really understand how this works, but I think, because I was late, I didn't get to hear all about it, but from what it looks like is it comes with 3 different tools. So when you open it, you can hide one of the tools. This is the spatula tool. So if you use their, like, you know how Spellbinders has those dies that are really intricate. So when you use a die, you can use this to lift up, I guess, your die from the paper. And then the other part that you can use is this brush at the end to help you scrape all those little pieces off of, I guess, off of the die itself. And then they have this piercer tool at the end, which says add dimension to paper projects. So I guess maybe if you wanted to use it to add brads to your project or something like that. I already have something for that, but that's what I got from it, what you're supposed to use it for. So we got that. I don't even have any Spellbinders dies, so I don't know when I'm going to use that. I really like that we got these. We got these Project Life black journaling pens, and there are 3 different sizes. One of the things, one of the classes I was supposed to have one of these, and I realized the only journaling pen I have are these Smashbook ones, which are fine, but obviously, you know, there could be better. So now I have some. So I was excited to get those. So I'm going to have to try those out later. And then the last thing we got in the bag was this glue dot dispenser. I've never used glue dots, so if you know what to use them for, let me know. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but if you have any tips, you can tell me. And then we got some refills. So this comes with mini dots that are 3/16 inch, and we got the refills for 1/2 inch glue dots. So it was nice to get that, something else I can try. Now, I was kind of disappointed because I saw all these other videos where people were getting these punch boards from We Are Memory Keepers, and I didn't see one. Well, during the class, they pulled these out and handed them out. So the one that we got this class was a gift bag punch board. I've never made my own gift bag, so I am excited to try that, especially since Christmas is coming up. So it might be something neat to do. There were a couple others I would have rather had. I forget what they were, but I got that, so I'm excited to try that out. And then, long story short, they were passing out these So Easy tools. They were calling people from their tickets, and I wanted one. I've been wanting one. The girl next to me on my right side won one first, and then she said she already had one, and she's never even used it. She bought it like a year ago, and it's still in its package. And then later, the girl on my left side won one. So I was kind of disappointed. I was like, I actually really wanted one, and I didn't get one. And what happened was the girl on my right side who said she had one, she hadn't even used it, she gave me hers. She said that she typically just brings out her sewing machine. I don't have a sewing machine. I don't want a sewing machine. That's not really my thing. But I like the idea of adding this dimension and embellishment to my craft projects. So I'm really excited that she gave me this. So thank you so much. That was very nice of you. So I'm so excited to have that finally and be able to use that. So those were the extras from that. And then the last class I took was the Cricut Explorer, because I've been looking into buying a die cutter. I'm not really sure how often I would use it, but I think it would be nice to have, because oftentimes there's die cuts that I want and I don't have them. And I'd like to just be able to make them when I want. So at that class, I got to see how it works. We got to learn about that compared to the, I'm just having brain farts today. I don't remember what the other one was called. I'm sure I'll remember in a minute. But the other popular one that people are getting. And basically, I was told if you had the other one, you wouldn't want to switch to the Cricut. But if you're just starting out, the Cricut one would be nice to buy. So with this class, after learning about it and getting to see it, how it worked, you got the set of standard mats. So you got 2 of them. I got this scraper and spatula tool set. And we got some papers we can use. This is black iron-on paper and white vinyl paper. So we got the tubes of that. And they also come with coupons, $5 off Cricut digital images. So this is going to just be sitting in this bag for a while, because I may or may not ask for this for Christmas. So until then, it's just going to kind of sit there. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew when I signed up for the class that they were going to give away Cricut tools, and I wasn't going to be able to use them. But I figured maybe with having the tools, it will give me that extra nudge to get one. So I got that. So in between the classes, I told you I had a half an hour between each class, and I did use that time to shop. That's why I was late to a lot of my classes, but that's fine. I still got what I need to do from each class. So let's see. I got to go to 3 booths that I picked out and wanted to go to. So the first one I went to was the Be Creative. I went to this one in the very morning because I was talking with the girls about what types of things I wanted. I was telling them I wanted the Wink of Stella glitter brush, and I was told that the Be Creative booth had that. So that was the first booth when I walked in, so I went right there. And they had a deal going on where it was buy 4, get 1 free. So the first one I got was this package of 3 with gold, silver, and clear. And then I got a white one, a pink one, a black one, and a purple one. So one of those I got free. I'm not sure. I don't remember how much they were, but they were like $6 or $7. They're cheaper than they are on Amazon. I know that. And now after using them, I kind of wish I'd just gotten a bunch of the clear ones. I did play around with them while I was in the hotel. And not sure if you can really see this, but this is all the different colors. Of course, you can't see the glitter. But the ones that are really glittery are the clear one, the silver one, and then the pink, black, white, purple, and gold are just like a hint of glitter. So if that's something you're interested in, go to the Be Creative booth. I also was looking for this glue stick that I've seen in a lot of videos, and they didn't have it. But what they did have is this Martha Stewart glue pen and this Quickie glue roller glue pen. So I decided to get these so I can try them out. And if I don't like them, then I'll just order the one I wanted online. But the Martha Stewart one was $3.99 and the Quickie one was $2.99. And apparently I bought 3 adhesive products, so I got the Quickie $3 one for free. I also got some craft foam because I wanted to try doing some of those shaker cards I've been seeing people do. So I know I need some foam tape for that, so I got this. And this is the one thing I went back and I had to get one more. She told me when I was checking out, you know, it's buy 3, get 1 free. So if you get one more, you'll get 1 free. And so I just kind of grabbed this. I saw it, I thought about buying it, but then I just went and grabbed it. It was $5.99. I don't know if that was worth it or not, but whatever. And the other thing I was looking for other than the Wink of Stella was this quick stick that people have been using to pick up what do you call them, like rhinestones and stuff like that, like small little embellishments. So they had it for $6.99, which is cheaper than what they had on Amazon. So I went and got that. And then I also got some doilies. I saw them there. I've been wanting some and I can't find them anywhere. I don't know. I think people just make them. I don't know. But I wanted to try those out, especially on my ATC cards, so I got that. One of the booths I went to in between classes was this scrap2u.com because I had gotten this, what do you call it? Ad, whatever. And it said they had Lawn Fawn, which is pretty much my favorite stamps because they're very cute and a lot of them come with dies. I don't know if it's a new thing because it seems like all the newer stamps come with dies, matching dies, not the older ones. So, and I just ordered 2 of them from Amazon. I ordered the hedgehog one that has been sold out on Simon Says Stamp, and it was cheaper on Amazon, so I bought it there. And it comes with the die as well. And then I bought the turtle with the Happy Blade birthday. So I got those 2 online. I'm waiting for those. But here they had buy 3, get 1 free. So I wanted to take advantage of it. I didn't have time to look online to see if these were the same or cheaper than they were online. But I didn't really check my receipt, but what the lady said, she gave me, like, of each set, whatever one was the most expensive, she gave me free. So I think from all the expensive ones, she put those together, and I got the $29.99 one for free, and then the smaller ones, cheaper ones, I got the $17.99 one for free. So what I got is I got the letter stamps and the matching dies, because I thought they were a decent price. The dies were 30 and 20, and the stamps were 15 and 15. And then I thought about it later. I don't even know if I need the stamps. I could just use the dies to cut out the shapes, but I'm sure I can do something cool with the stamps and the dies. So I got those. I got this Lucky Stars one. It says reach for the stars. I love you to the stars and back. Usually it's moon and back, and I'm obsessed with stars and celestial objects, so I had to get this. So I like the fact that it said to stars and back, and it says your star, I think my lucky star is for you, and it has, oh, you shine, and it has a couple little stars. So I got that. I got the So Much to Say stamp set. Has happy birthday, hello, thank you, feel better, smile, you're awesome, congrats, miss you, best wishes, and sending hugs. So it has a wide variety of things I can use for stamping. And then the last set I got, just because it was cute, was this Love You Some More stamp set with the matching die. And it says, everything is fun with you, I love you every day, let's toast some more. And it has a bear, a bird, a squirrel, has a s'more here, has some flames, and they had a card example, oh, and there's a marshmallow. They had a card example that showed the little smiley faces on the flames and the s'more and the marshmallows, which I thought was so adorable. So I got that, and then I got the matching die cuts, so I can actually cut those out pretty nicely. So that I was excited to get, as well as get some free. So that was that. And then the last booth that I went to at the very last minute was Craft Fantastic, and they are the ones that had this class for doing these jewelry pendants. And the day that I went, which was Saturday, they didn't have that class available, so I didn't get to go to it, even though I really wanted to. But basically while I was there, I was like, you know, I'm in a rush. What's the basic things I need to get started? And she was telling me, well, you need the glue, you need the dots, you need the pendants, you need the glass, you need the pictures. So she was like, you know, we have a kit that has everything in it that you need. I'm like, let me get that. So it was $30, but with the kit, you get the directions, you get the dots that you need, you get the glue that you need, you get 16 glass squares, and they had the bronze color in it, which I'm not a big fan of. And I was going to buy an extra set of the silver tone on the side. But what she did for me is she let me swap out 10 of the bronze for a pack of 10 silver tones. So I have 10 silver tone and 6 bronze. So I was so happy she did that. That was so nice of her. And then so, oh, also I picked out these images of flowers. This came free. So what you're supposed to do is basically, I think you use a glue dot to, no, you use this image, you put some glue on it, you squish the glass on it, then you cut the image out, or cut around it, so it's flush with the glass. Then you use a glue dot, and you glue it to the pendant. And then you can make it into jewelry like necklaces. They have some smaller ones you could do for earrings. They have a website. It's craftfantastic.com. So I'm probably definitely going to be ordering some of the smaller ones from there. They have circle ones as well. If you know, I sent them this question, but it seemed like there was somebody on YouTube, I don't remember who, but they did one of these pendants, and what it was basically, it looked like it was two glass parts with an image in between so that it was two-sided, and then it had like some type of ring around it or something to keep it intact. And I was wondering how you do that. If you know, let me know, comment below. Or if Craft Fantastic does that, let me know. I didn't see anything on their website. I sent them a message, so I'll find out. I'll see what they say. But that was the last thing that I bought, so I'm excited to try those up. So I think that is everything. Like I said, I will be going again next year. I cannot wait. And my tip is, 1, don't sign up for so many classes. 2, definitely make sure you wear comfortable clothes. I wore some yoga pants, a tank top, and a jacket, like a small sweater jacket, and some tennis shoes. And with running around, the tennis shoes helped. And the rooms, the temperatures really fluctuated. So there was one room that was freezing, and another room was warm. To others, it was hot. For me, it was comfortable. So especially the ones that were freezing, you want to make sure you have a sweater for that. Otherwise, you're just not going to have a good time. So definitely do that. Make sure you give yourself time to eat. I was fortunate that my husband was there. I told him what time one of my breaks was, and I said, can you go out and get some food and have it ready by this time in our room, and I'll come up, eat, go back to class. And if we didn't do that, I don't think I would have had time. I think it took like 10 minutes to eat, and the pizza was good. I'll tell you that. I don't know where it was from, but it was good. But make sure you have time to eat. And arrive early, definitely. After I arrived, seeing the line was ridiculous. I was so glad I was at the front of the line. So make sure you get there early. I got there, like I said, at 6:45 early, but it was worth it. So I was up from 6:45 to 5 o'clock, and I took a nap when I got back to the hotel room, so whatever. My other tip is, if you can, either don't fill your whole day with classes like I did, and do 5 classes or the maximum amount of classes you can do, leaving yourself only a half hour in between. But if you do that, you can do that, but make sure you give yourself, make sure you sign up for another Scrapbook Expo that's local, so that you can have that time to shop. Because that's one thing that I really wish I could have done. I wish I could have done a little bit more shopping, which, I might have spent too much money, so maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. But I also wanted to be able to do the make and takes, which they were doing from free to $3 to $5. I would have loved to do that. Especially with the jewelry pendants, they were doing a make and take, so I could have been able to try one, but I didn't. I just got the materials. So I think next year what I'm going to do is either I'm going to sign up for less classes, like I said, or I'm going to sign up for 2. One that I'll go to with classes, and one that I will use to shop and do the make and takes, go to Creativity Center, maybe even crop, who knows. But overall, I loved it. It was great. I met a lot of nice people. No one that I'm going to keep in contact with, but everyone was just so nice, from giving me, their gift, from, making sure that I got into the line for the Wonka ticket, and, just telling me things I need to know, and everyone's just so nice there, so it was great. So, if you have any questions about the Scrapbook Expo or anything that I have talked about, please comment. Make sure to like my video and subscribe to the Crafty Computer Teacher, as well as check out my blog. I will have some new videos coming. I have a room tour coming, as well as organizational tips, and I might even have a haul video coming for Michael's, because I want to go back, like I said, and check them out, and check out those $5 Hot Buy paper pack kits. So, alright, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!